And here's a video review for Powecore Combiner's Sledge with Throttler. You can see Throttler turns into like a purple drill, and he can spin on the end of the weapon mode here, or the end of his scoop. Or he can come loose, you can plug him in right here if you want. But anyway, he turns into a little robot. We just split him up. Flip the legs around like this. Rotate the body, chest around like that, and then bring his arms around so you can see his hands. And there's Throttler as a robot. And he's a pretty cool little minicon. He's my second favorite, I think, of all the minicons from the Powecore Combiner sets. Possibly one of my favorite minicons ever. But of the Powecore Combiners, I think Pinpoint, the minicon that comes with Leadfoot, is my favorite. But Throttler's right behind him. He's a really good little minicon. In fact, I think overall, the Sledge with Throttler set is my favorite of the Powecore Combiner sets. He's definitely the best of the 2-packs in Wave 2. Only barely beating out Leadfoot. But anyway, yeah, that's my opinion there. So we'll go ahead and put Throttler off to the side for a moment. And we'll transform Sledge into robot mode. And how we want to do that is take this piece and fold it up so it snaps together just like that. Then we're going to split the crane arm here and flip those pieces up and out. And pull his legs down like this. And the treads come out a little bit to form his knees. Then we're going to rotate his head around, and we're going to push this little saw blade up into his body. Open up his face there. Snap his arms up into place, and then we bring his arms down, and then bring the hooks around. You can see they peg onto his forearms, reveals his hands, and then they fold around back like that. We'll just do the same over here. And there's Sledge in robot mode. And one of the things that's cool about Sledge in robot mode is that you can hold on. Let's get him standing up here first. There we go. When you take Throttler, you can turn him into his drill bit mode. Come on, there we go. And then his head, right here, is also a 5mm peg, so you can take him, come under here, and you see he's got peg holes. You can kind of plug it in under his arm, so he's got a drill weapon, which is very cool. You can also, this piece right here that sits off to the side, and this is really cool just because of the way he transforms, you can actually, if you want, open this up, push this wheel back just a little bit, and then this comes across, snaps in, and completes his chest. Also puts that peg in the middle so you can plug him in. It's kind of a chest-mounted drill weapon, which I think is kind of neat. Also, that's how you'll want that positioned in order to use his armor mode, which it really isn't anything super amazing here. You basically just bring the push these up. Bring these up like this. Bring his arms kind of up like this. And then just peg him on. But it lets you, when you get them all lined up right, these can come up and sit on his shoulders. I do kind of like his armor mode. It looks really cool, like spiky armor, pauldrons and stuff. When you get it all set up right, it takes a little doing. But it kind of goes up on his shoulders, and he's got some armor. Just like that. And then to get him into torso mode, go ahead and leave this across here. And then you rotate these up and around like this. The arms are going to come back, and these just kind of sit up over his shoulders here. And same over here, rotate this around. Bring this around and down, the claws go up over his shoulders. And then you do the standard, bring these things out, bring this around like that, fold the rotate that and fold the Powecore down. And then for his head, and this is kind of cool, you kind of punch counter punches here. You want to take his head, go ahead and close the face flaps there, and then turn his head around. He's kind of got a horned Soundwave-esque head there for his combined mode. And then again, we'll use these guys since they're handy, and then just plug them in. There you go. And the shovels do move up and down to allow for, the extra bits on the pieces there. You can lift them up like that if you want. And there you have him in combined mode there with the Destructicons. And he can, of course, still wear the armor on his chest. As well as you can mount the drill wherever he can mount before, but you can also fill that in. No, he's upside down there, but no, you can do it that way too. We'll rotate it around and get it right here. Pull the armor up across his chest there. And there's Sledge with Throttler combined with the Destructicon drones.